bursts and high intensity. That's CrossFit workouts for you. We've got CrossFit trainer Sihle Ngubane and Albert van Zyl, owner of CrossFit Bryanston, joining us for more. Gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm going to start with you, Albert.
Thank you very much.
What's CrossFit? Because apparently I've committed myself to doing this, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, so as a basic summary, CrossFit is, and get ready for this, constantly varied, high-intensity functional movements executed over broad time and modal domains. It's quite a mouthful, and I can spend the next hour explaining to you what that all means, but it basically means we take movements that produce a high power output, and we work over multiple energy systems. If you go back to biology in high school, you'll still remember you had your ATP, you had your oxidative system, and so on. You work all of those and work it over multiple arenas of skill. So we posit that if you can run but you can't lift, if you can swim but you can't climb, you're not fit. So we try to work over all of these, and whether you need to do it fast and intensely quickly, or you have to carry on for hours doing endurance workout, you should be able to do all of that.
So she can't and I can't remember either the things you mentioned at high school. We never had that.
Did you say oxidation?
Oxidators, yes. Sihle, is this a fad? Is this an ideology? Is it like the Noakes diet where people swear by it and will do nothing else?
It is not a fad from where what I believe in. It's become a vital part of a functional or a fitness system, because it's one of the only sports you can say that's gone to the point of trying to test all your different fitness levels. So as I was saying, it's like how well you can swim well, but can you run for a long distance of time if we had to tell you to do it? Can you climb a mountain? Can you lift heavy weights over time? And it's allowed you to become more generally prepared for anything that can be thrown at you without being specialized in one specific domain.
Albert, apparently you can overdo it, and some of these exercises presumably with the wrong people who are not fit enough to do them or broken in properly can do some damage?
You can, absolutely. With any sport that functions high intensity, there is always a risk of injury. CrossFit, and they've done quite a few studies recently, CrossFit is no more dangerous than any of its counterparts. Same injury rate as powerlifting, as weightlifting. However, the single most destructive sport apparently on earth is ice hockey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
well, it's certainly the fastest.
The fastest. So, yeah, no, the injury rate is no more than anything else. But you, like anything, you get good trainers, you get bad trainers. You get those who just want to try to break you because it's cool. You go on social media, see the ripped hands, and people end up with rhabdomyolysis. It's not what we try to do. We try to make you move well, try to make you better.
So, Sihle, Albert's talking about good trainers. How do I become a CrossFit trainer? I mean, I do like 20 Ks running every morning in any event. So,
so basically, the baseline of what you need to do to become a CrossFit trainer is that you need to do your CrossFit Level 1 certification, which is conducted by CrossFit HQ, which is a governing body basically for CrossFit all over the world, which is based in the US. Once you do that, you are allowed to train people in CrossFit, and it also allows you to affiliate to them in terms of opening up a box. But it doesn't stop there. They actually allow you to offer you more training as you go along. So they're level 2s to 4s now. So where level 2 is just taking a little bit step further, because now you've been training people for a year, now you need a little bit more qualifications. Now they say you're ready to do level 2. So besides that, we do tend to do also normal training, like outside of weightlifting certifications. We try to go there, try to find people who've been doing other sports as a speciality and learning from them, so we can actually bring it in as an overall training methodology.
Let's look at what I'm battling at the moment to get an idea of what it looks like that's different. So I go to my gym and there's a pool. There are, what do they call them that you walk on?
Treadmills, yes.
Yeah, bicycles. There's those things where you do the other. There's a big, I can't find the words. Punch bags. So that's what the gym looks like. And then there's weights. So you've got all these things in the gym, and people you can see do different things, or some of them do more than one thing. Rowing machines is another. What does your gym look like? The same?
Not in the least. The CrossFit gyms tend to be very Spartan. We have weightlifting equipment, so barbells and rubber plates, and a pull-up rig, gymnastic rings, some kettlebells, dumbbells, and medicine balls. because the movements we try to use, we're trying to produce the greatest power output. So getting as much work done in as short period of time. For instance, you take the absolute world record bicep curl is 100 kilos. It took the guy about 6 seconds to get it up. So it's 100 kilos moving this far in 6 seconds. The power output is abysmal, actually. It's nothing. Sihle over there deadlifts 270 kilos. So which is a more bang for your buck exercise, whether a bicep curl or deadlift? So we try to select the exercises to get the most work done as quickly as possible.
I've also heard that the old thing about, say, 35, 40 minutes a day of running, for example, is enough. Better to do 16 minutes walking and then running very fast, running very fast.
Yeah, that's a system called Fartlek from Finland. It works, but it's based on the recommendation from the American College of Sports Medicine as the minimum required to avoid disease. So that's basically just striving to be average. Who wants to do that?
Well, let's pause it there because there's now going to be a practical demonstration of this. I, of course, need to be on the side to commentate.
Of course.
Someone's got to look after the
I
desk.
always get roped into doing these.
So Timmy's going to
fine.
the wall, and who's going to take the session?
He's taking
Sihle will be taking it.
Gonna
taking
take the
session.
session.
All right, okay. But
And
just so you know, I'm not going to do this alone.
Absolutely
I'm going to
not.
have our producer, Michael Bragg, do it because I've agreed to do this and I'm not going to do it alone. Michael, you're going to join me
All right, guys.
and we're going to do this.
Right,
Yeah.
so
Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
So what we're going to do now is just a very quick kind of workout that we just thought about very quickly. Is it's going to be just 2 movements,
Okay.
very gymnastic-y, so it'll allow you to use more of your body weight then, because we can't exactly be throwing weights around here.
Okay.
So we're going to do 2 simple movements. We're just going to do 2 rounds, so you're going to repeat it twice. We're just going to do traditional air squat
Okay.
and then with push-ups.
What?
So
Okay.
what we're looking
go easy on
Go
them.
go
eh?
easy on me.
This is very easy.
Okay.
This is more, as we call, like an introduction of how to move. So a lot of stuff. So when we do air squats, what we're pretty much looking for is having your feet just outside your hips.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Just point your toes out slightly. Gives you a
Okay.
little bit of room. The biggest thing we're looking for is for your knees
Yes.
to track over your toes. I don't want you to bend your knees in. All right.
Okay.
So if you're there, you pretty much look there, and you squat down,
Oh wow.
and you back up.
Okay. Boyti taught me how to do squats before, so wow. Okay.
So think about it this way: try and get your bum back, weight on the heels, and sit.
Okay, I'm sitting. Am I
Uh,
doing it right?
That's fine.
Okay.
That's the beginning part.
Okay.
All right. And then the second movement will be our push-up, where traditionally a lot of people say there's ladies push-ups and there's normal push-ups.
Give me the mains. Give me the mains.
There's no such thing as a ladies
Okay.
push-up.
All right.
All right. A push-up is a push-up. Is literally getting your chest to the ground
Okay.
and then locking out. So
Okay.
literally from here,
All right.
forward,
Uh-huh.
down, up,
Okay.
and that's it.
All right.
Obviously, we do allow, as we say, we know not everyone can do a movement correctly, and
Yes.
they do have limitations. So the biggest part is we're wanting you to do the best you can at the range of motion that your body will allow you to do.
Okay.
So where I can sit all the way down, and somebody who might be very tight because they sit a lot and stuff like that can only get to there. If they can maintain that position, to me, I'm a lot happier than them doing this.
Okay. So can I do the push-up now?
Yep.
Or
Okay.
maybe Michael's doing
I
the
think,
push-up.
as they say in the army,
I'll
give me 50. Give me
Okay.
50.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is,
Okay.
as our workout, we're gonna do just 5 air squats, 5 push-ups, and we're gonna just repeat it twice, and that's it.
Okay.
All right.
Right, come.
Ready?
Okay,
Now we
I'm
want to see some
ready, I'm
movements here.
ready.
All right.
If you don't
3,
do 5 properly,
Okay.
you're going to do
2,
10.
Where?
1, and let's go. So you go down
One.
and back up.
Okay.
1, down, up,
Oh, they're battling
2,
a bit.
down,
Can we have, is there
Up.
half time?
3, down, up, 4, last
Four.
one, down,
Come keep those knees out. You're not allowed to get them
5.
tracking
There
in.
we go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go down.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I just want to make sure Michael doesn't get
Michael, Michael, you're not
Just-
allowed to
just-
sit on your
I
knees.
just
You've got to
wanna
get your knees up.
supervise this situation. I see you. I'm just taking mental notes.
All right, Mark, you ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go down.
Well,
Try to
what
get our
are you
chest
doing?
I'm
close and up.
supervising.
There we go. That's 1. Down, up, 2, down, up,
This is getting ambitious.
3, down, up, 4, last one down, up, 5.
Well,
Nicely
look at
done.
that.
Very
Nicely
good.
done.
Let's just stop.
Nicely done.
We'll
Nicely
just
done.
stop it
He
there.
didn't enjoy that, right?
Yeah, that was good.
That was
I
it.
feel fitter already.
So that's literally what you're trying to do. Get people to do as much work as they can to what range they can do.
Okay.
You know what it reminds me of? The Canadian Air Force exercises, which you must know about, where you build up and up and up, and if you do those exercises for 12 minutes a day, is that comparable?
It is, absolutely. Except they take breaks in between. We don't. When we give you a conditioning exercise, we either say it's going to be task priority or time priority. This one will be task priority, meaning they've got a set workload, do it as quickly as possible, provided the technique's good. Or we can say, you have 12 minutes, how much can you do in 12 minutes?
So you have to
So-
push yourself.
That's
Okay.
it. The whole rest break thing is
Thanks,
reserved for strength training.
Okay, Michael's going to lie down.
Great work.
But
Michael.
look, I have to say, I mean, I'm listening to what you're saying. It doesn't look that different to a normal round of exercise, but you're talking about intensity
That's
as
it.
opposed to doing wildly different exercises.
Yeah. So the way we try to program the stuff we try to do for people is like the CrossFit kind of talks to different, like we got push pull. So where a push can be from your bench press, and the pull, not your bench press, sorry, your push-ups, and then your pull can be from your pull-ups. That's hitting two different systems or two different parts of your body. It doesn't, you think it's literally just your whole arm or just your shoulders, but it's actually training different muscle groups. And that's what you're trying to achieve. Become nice and strong and overall in all different forms of your body. So literally by the time we say to you, do this, and what we tend to do is prescribe weights for you. So when we say prescribe, we suggest it.
You're a bit tired, eh, after that, taking these guys through the
Hey,
exercise.
it's the second workout for the day.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking us through that workout. Thanks to our CrossFit trainers, that's Albert Van Sail, an owner of CrossFit Bryanston, as well as Sihle Ngubane.